Hello everybody. Now I am conducting class 6 geography class. Okay. What am I conducting now? Class 6 geography class. Now everybody open your book. Open page number 49, chapter 5, industry. Again I am repeating. Everybody open your book. Open page number 49, industries. So now listen to me. What is industry? Industry means what? What do you think? What is the idea for you about industry? I can share few things, few important things. Listen to me very carefully. Industry means when we want to produce any kind of product in a large scale. Okay, and also wants to give the face, change of face from one face to another face of a product. Like where if I am talking about jute industry, jute is an agricultural product. From the jute, when I took it to the industry, then my aim should be that I will give the products of jute bags or ropes or any kinds of things. Even today we know that salwar suit sari is also mixing up with jute we are getting. So change the form. That means jute is not only that industry of sacks, making of sacks, ropes, now stylish bags, salwar suit, that means that is interlinked with the textile industry now. Jute is now not only the jute industry, now it is also linked up with that textile industry, silk industry. Like that, continuously changing the faces of the product. That is a industry. Industry are mainly two types. One is large scale, another one is small scale. Which one is a large scale industry? Large scale industry means main thing when the capital investment is very high. Again I am repeating, large scale industry means when the capital investment is in a very high level. That industry is perhaps considered as a large scale industry, such like iron and steel industry, shipbuilding industry, power industry. These all are chemical manufacturing industries. All these are the large scale industry. And which are the small scale industry? Small scale industry require less capital, very less capital, labor, raw materials, food products, textile industries, goods, ceramics, all these are parts of the small scale industry. Now only not these two types, the major is the large scale and small scale. But nowadays we can see many other kinds of industries. Not only nowadays, from the beginning we can see, but now these industries are always in a come to our focus. Which industries are this? Cottage industry. Today you can see that cottage industry is very important, such like the making of the craft works. Okay, beautiful things, small things. Handloom industry, small handloom industry. I'm not talking about that handloom, byloom industries, those who are making powered using that, not that. Very small industry, those who are stitching in the saris, beautiful sari, that is a cottage industry. Those who are making very beautiful charts using cotton, using gulals, using various types of colors, and generally in that cottage fair, trade fair, we can see that kind of industries. Small things from Bakura, from Bishnupur, if you visit you can see that small idols, small many kinds of dolls, many kinds of pictures, many kinds of decorative things using the clays they can make. That is a cottage industry. Okay, and the most important thing that this cottage industry is nowadays try to develop themselves in a wide way, and we also like that kind of industrial products. Okay, now go to the next page. Page number 15. There you will see need for industries in the world. What is the usefulness? This is a very important question. And today without industry we won't believe us. Because if I am getting only the iron ore, what will I do? I want the final product. I want the beams. I want the rods. Even I am writing with the pen. That nib is also used the iron, fine steel. So that thing, every small thing is now required industry. Without industry, will it be possible? No, nothing. Aluminium industry, copper industry, all these industries has its own value. Everything surrounding us, we are getting the industrial finished products, the final products. These are the priorities of our industry. Get it? Next, most important thing, employment. Industry means huge level of employment. Not only the IT industry, that only that technologically those who are very dignified, only white collar labor, only pink collar labor. No, the red collar labor, who are considered as a red collar labor, an agricultural farmer, that farmer is also dependent upon the industry, because just told you that when the sugar industry, that sugarcane is an agricultural product that is cultivated by a farmer, so that farmer is also dependent upon the sugar industry, because perhaps the whole garden is purchased by one industrialist, and from that garden all that sugarcane are purchasing for producing sugar. So everybody, and industry means that there are downstreams, many more downstreams. Even if you visit any industrial belt, you can see so many small shops. So many people are depending upon that. Small shops like the tea stall, okay, like the selling the food items, they are also dependent upon the industry, because if that industrial area will not be there, then how will they survive? So industry is a very important thing for the development of a country. Agriculture is very strong, and industry as well as very important thing. Without industry, the development of a country is will be in a question mark. So most important thing, and the most important thing is that surplus of the goods. Okay, we always try to not only for the consumption for the nation's demand, the surplus goods will be exported to the outer side of the country, and it will help us to earn the foreign currency. Okay, it will also help us to earn the foreign currency. That is also very important. Now you look the whiteboard. In the whiteboard, I just divided the column which factors are very important for the industry, and you will learn these factors from your book, as well as what now I will teach. That thing you also keep in your mind, note it down in your CW copy. Okay, so look at the whiteboard. Now look at the whiteboard. You can see that industry, okay, class 6 industry, that two factors are important to build up any kinds of industry: physical, economic. First factor is in physical, climate. Why climate is very important? Because generally all kinds of industry depends upon the climate. If the climate is very extreme category, then really it is very tough to build up any kind of industry. So we all the industrialists, all the industries try to build up in the soothing climate. Next priority is water. Accessibility and enough supply of water is very important, because if the water supply is not enough, to any kind of industry for building or for forming is very tough, because water supply is very much important factor to build up the industry. Raw materials, accessibility of the raw materials, like if you were establishing the iron and steel industry, in that case, which is very important, accessibility of the iron ore. Okay, if the iron ore is very far away, so the transportation cost will increase. So accessibility of the raw material, if you are building up the sugar industry, then it should be that the sugar cane farming area should be very near. Otherwise, the transportation cost will increase. Not only that, in the case of sugar industry, if the sugarcane farming area is very far away, so what will happen? In that case, the most important thing that to reach the proper area, to reach the proper farming from the farming zone to for the factory, if it will take too much time, then already the fluid will be dry up, and that is not a good thing, because then the industry will face the economical loss. So raw material and enough supply and enough accessibility of the raw material also important thing. Power, especially the thermal power or the hydroelectric power, is very important, because industry means huge amount of consumption of power. So supply of power is also very prior factor for building up industry. So which four factors? Physical factor, climate, water, raw materials and power. Now come to the economic portion. You can see there is the first option is capital. Yes, without investing capital, we won't believe to build up any kind of industry. Wherever this will be a large industry or it will be a small scale industry, both the cases, supply of enough capital is very important thing. Market, yes, which product you are producing, the demand of that same product in the market is very important thing. If you are producing some product but the demand is not enough, then you will feel that that industry will face the economical loss. Labor, getting enough labor, not only labor, skilled labor, enough skilled labor is very important. Transportation should be very smooth, otherwise industry will not be flourished. Finance, yes, only capital is not enough to finance that capitalistic market, like banking facility, the loan facility should be available, otherwise it will be very problematic for the industry to flourish. Okay, so these factors you may note down in your CW copy. You should note down in your CW copy. Also these factors are described in your book, but still you give today's date and make this teacher. So we have learned the factors also. Now you will learn from page 49 to page 52. Again I am repeating, you will learn from page number 49 to page 52 and use the tick mark. Mark it, give today's date, that is 2nd May 2020. Give today's date. Next class we will start from the important industries such as iron and steel industry. Okay. So up to that, stay tuned. Bye bye and wait for the next class. And if you have any doubt, mail to me at dphd@gmail.com. Like address me dear ma'am and send it to me. But sorry to say, I am not getting all the copies. Everybody are not sending me the copies. Okay. Last class I have given the question answers using this in PDF, but I am not getting. So try to submit me the copy. Okay. And start to learn it very carefully at your home. Bye bye. Stay tuned. Stay blessed.